Let me tell you about a real hero, my boy. His name is Tarboy. Nothing like you've ever seen before. Once there were these rich fat cats, Grunt, Blunt, and I can't remember the last one. See, they ruled the world with their greed. Their slaves worked day and night in the mines.
Doing what?
Working! They clinked and they clanked and they pushed and they pulled and their limbs kept rusting and their joints were sore. And they clinked and they clanked and they pushed and they pulled and they worked and they worked.
Gosh.
Until one day, the fat cats found a new and improved way of killing the ground. And they chopped up the slaves and they just threw them away.
Where?
Into the tar pit, my boy! Into the tar, where they sank and they melted, but they didn't die. Their memory chips survived and infused with the tar. They all hungered for revenge for their horrid, shit-ridden
You swore.
Shut up, Billy! Anyway, out of the tar came the boy made of tar. He called himself Tarboy, and boy was he mad. All of his mind was filled with the pain of millions of robot slaves. For he was them, a million murdered robot souls, and every one of them wanting revenge.
So what happened then?
A fantastic, molastic, elastical battle between the rich and the Tarboy. You want to hear about a real hero, Billy? It all began at the water cooler.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
So did he beat the bad guys?
I'm afraid not. The fat cats were cunning. They had figured out his weakness and led him straight into their trap.
But if he melted and the bad guys got away, then how do you know all this, Grandpa?
Because every foul deed leaves a stain on this world, Billy. And despite all the sins of weaker men, there'll be someone left to clean up their mess. But you know what? I think a piece of Tarboy escaped that day, that he's out there, somewhere, searching for the rest of his body. And when it's found, our masters will see their ruin on the day that Tarboy is complete once more.